morning, cats and kittens. This is Greg at Dynamic Arts. I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful day. And we are going to get started with today's video. This is probably the chief, most important thing I can impart. Do not wear all the hats at once. Now, what do I mean by that? In today's music climate, most of us self-produced musicians, we wear a lot of hats. We do a lot of things. Production, engineering, social media management, promotion, not to mention playing, being a musician, practicing, doing all the stuff that we need to do to be the best us that we can be. The biggest piece is that we're in the studio. There are a lot of jobs. There's a producer, there's a recordist, a mixing engineer, a mastering engineer. All of these require a different headspace. The producer, you gotta remember, that's like quality control. The recordist gets the good performances on tape that the producer approves of. See, we're already talking about two jobs. Then we have the mixing engineer. All the mixing engineer should be doing is mixing. He should not be correcting and tuning vocals. He should not be editing anything. The mixer should also not be mastering. That's a totally different headspace too. That's a job all on its own that requires its own special skill set. All of these require special skill sets. So let's break it down. The producer is making sure that all the takes are the best that they can be and that the project is moving forward. That's what the producer does. The recordist records the takes. The producer makes sure that the recordist is getting the takes that are required, the best takes possible. The recordist then edits everything, which includes time alignment, pitch correction, any types of editing to get everything ready for the mix engineer. You don't want to send the mix engineer anything that he doesn't need. He doesn't want to be wading through 9 million takes and folders of all this crap that is superfluous. Get rid of it. Use the takes that are necessary. Have everything printed and ready to go. Right? We want to make sure that we're not trying to mix before the mixer gets his mix. I mean, doing test mixes and demonstration mixes of where things want to go, that's different. But let the mix engineer do his thing. The mix engineer then takes those tracks that have been edited and are completely complete, that he doesn't have to do anything with, and he can go through and go, all right, I need to put some compression on the drum bus to get some, I need to take some EQ out of this here, we need to take some bass out of the bass, put some more bass in the bass, the bass, whatever he needs to do to make this song sing before he sends it to the mastering engineer. His job is to prepare it for the mediums, whether it's going to vinyl, cassette, CD, streaming services, music video, radio. He knows how to master for each of these formats. Because if you send a CD master to a radio station, it's going to sound like a whole big bucket of suck. So there are things called radio masters. They're not just edits that have the bad words deleted. They're mastered in a way that is not offensive to the ears on over-compressed radio stations. Because the radio station, they've got broadcast limiters that will just crush the crap out of your song. And if your song has already had the crap crushed out of it, it'll just sound like this breathing mess of wild junk. I'm not one of those people that was ever against the volume wars. I actually found some of those really, really loud, super hot discs charming in their own way. Chili Peppers, Bush, 16 Stone, and no doubt Return to Saturn and Tragic Kingdom. Those were freaking loud. So loud it's incredible. If we try to wear all those hats at once, we'll be trying to do all those jobs at once. And we'll have a mess. We'll get to the mix stage and there'll still be editing that needs to be done. And we'll be trying to master it, make it loud and crazy before it's time to make it loud and crazy. All of these things have to happen in a certain chain of events, and you're just gonna be mad. Take it from a guy who spent a lot of years just mad all the time. because I was trying to get the cart ahead of the horse. And I've preached this for years, and I still did it. I'm no better, because I still do it a little bit to this day. And I've got to look at myself and go, no, hang on, back up. All right, everybody. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Looks like there's a storm coming. Wild. Anyhow, I'm not rich. I'm not famous. I don't know everything. But it's been a hell of a ride. We'll catch you out there.
On a Sunday, and I heard it, he's